Sarah had just moved into a modest apartment in a quiet city building. She liked the place, cozy with tall windows overlooking the street, but she noticed something odd from the first night. Every evening, after the clock struck 10, she could hear footsteps pacing in the hallway. At first, she assumed it was her new neighbor, a man she'd never seen, always quiet in the daytime. At first, she tried to ignore it, telling herself it was just someone restless, but the pacing always followed a rhythm, slow, deliberate, almost like a heartbeat echoing through the walls. Tonight, though, it felt different. Sarah was reading on her couch when the footsteps started again. She froze, straining her ears. They weren't outside her door. They were inside her apartment. A chill ran down her spine. She whispered to herself, "No, that's impossible." She crept toward her bedroom, gripping a lamp like a weapon. The soft hum of her refrigerator felt deafening in the silence. Her phone buzzed on the counter. A text from her neighbor. "Sleep tight. I'm already here." Her heart slammed. She bolted to the living room and saw him, standing in the corner, perfectly still, wearing a dark hoodie and jeans, the hood casting shadows over his face. But what terrified her most was how familiar he looked. It was her neighbor, but it was also someone else, a man who had been living inside her apartment for weeks, hiding, watching, pacing while she slept. She screamed. He tilted his head and smiled faintly, a horrifyingly calm expression. Then, as quickly as he appeared, he was gone. The apartment felt empty, silent, but she could still hear faint footsteps above the ceiling. Sarah realized with horror that the building itself seemed alive with unseen watchers, and somewhere in the shadows, he was still there, pacing, waiting, never sleeping.